big 3-1 win today, Woody. What do you make of the performance?
Yeah, I think the performance in the first half was at the levels we'd expect in terms of how we wanted to play, in terms of the game plan. We had a lot of good moments, a lot of exciting attacking 2v1 moments, got behind their back line. Just need to be more ruthless. Second half, obviously, they come out and score early. Shows the character and belief within the group to be able to be resilient in their moments where they were on top. And then I think the game swung towards the end. We should have actually scored when Miles went through before we scored. And then thankfully we've seen the game out well, and we go through to round 2.
How important was it for the boys to have the crowd behind them tonight?
Yeah, brilliant. We pushed it before the game. The boys talk about it a lot in terms of they love playing in front of a crowd. They don't get that opportunity to play in front of the local supporters and local community a lot. They really got behind the team, really got behind the boys, and it's just great for them to put faces to names. And now they can start to follow their journey across the season, whether that be in the FA Youth Cup or in general across any of the competitions that they play in.
Ian Holloway was also in the attendance today. Do you think it's big for the boys to have that sort of presence in the stands?
Yeah, they didn't know that before the game. It's brilliant that the first team staff support the under-18s programme. They need to see that pathway, there needs to be that relationship. Marcus is really interested in what we do, constantly asking me how the boys are getting on. There's boys at work that train in the pathway group every week, that they have the opportunity to play in the first team and train in the first team. So that pathway's there. They just have to make sure that they're working hard every day, week in, week out, on and off the pitch, and then they will get them opportunities.
There was multiple standout performances today in the squad. Would you say that was one of the best team performances as well?
Team performance, I'm going to be a little bit harsh on the lads. I think we can play better with the ball. I think we can have more control of the game. Defensively, I was really proud of the boys today. Defended a lot of set pieces, a lot of corners, won a lot of headers, a lot of first contacts. So that was a really good moment for us. I think Owen Foy and McCormack were individually very good today, alongside Josh Terry in there as well. And we knew it was going to be a bit of a battle in terms of aerial duels and competing in there. So that side of the game probably stood out in terms of performance-wise. And then there were some really good moments towards the end where we sort of opened them up and put the game to bed. So it was important that we'd done that. There's still work that's to be done in the final third. I'm being a little bit more ruthless, but as young players, they're always going to get better in them areas of the pitch.
There's a Bristol Street Motors game next Tuesday for the first team. Will that be another opportunity for the boys to get involved with the first team?
Yeah, if they're working hard every day, doing everything right, there'll be them opportunities there. Good to see the first team staff around it, so that they've put their faces out there. It's down to them to, when they get them opportunities, to take them opportunities and make sure that they're pushing towards a squad. If they get the opportunity to be in a squad or be in the fixture against Spurs next Tuesday, then that's brilliant, and making sure they take their opportunities.
Long trip down now to Plymouth. How after tonight's game, how are you guys going to prepare for that?
Yeah, so there will be rest and recovery tomorrow, back in on Thursday for sort of like a regeneration session in terms of light recovery on pitch, some analysis tasks, and then on Friday we'll prepare for Plymouth, and then Saturday will be an early start and we'll head down there in the league and try and keep the run going. I think that's 6 wins out of 7, so we're sort of starting to put together a bit of a run. Can we keep that run going when it's a 3-game week? It's an extra challenge for the boys. I know they've got certain season goals and targets that they want to do well in the league as well. So after this game, we'll sort of all focus will turn to the Plymouth game.